Hello, magical gangsters. Welcome. I have a double header again for you today. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can get back to doing this. I feel like I could get good traction out of this. If I have the energy to do it, I might as well go ahead and do it. So I'm gonna elaborate further on what we were doing earlier. I figured this person, the first video I did today was at 9 o'clock an hour ago. It's telling me this Emperor's in reverse. They're headed for the hills. It's either that or jail. So let's see what's going on. See where this is going. See what you have going on. See where your King of Cups is. I know he was somewhere around here. He's probably got to be, I see like this whole chaos going around your King of Cups, and then them having like this big smirk on their face. Like they already knew this was going to happen. Like I really have to believe that's the case. Right, Archangel Michael? He said, yeah, brother. He said, look at you. He said, you're doing 2 in a row again. He's like, you're getting back to the old days, it looks like. You got to keep going. They said, don't burn yourself out. That's why you got to keep maintaining and balancing your chakras out. Keep balancing them, popping them, boom, boom. Get all that negative energy out of you. We're good to go with it. Okay, and the cat says hello, of course, right? He says hello. He says, I'm saying hello to you. Don't you see me? So why don't we get an energy here? Why don't we see what we're working? Let's see. Let's get maybe a continuation. Maybe we'll elaborate further on what happened last read. I don't know. Maybe I'm gonna start doing things like that. I'll do 2 reads a day. Maybe I don't know. I'll go back, see what happens. But then it's gonna affect my members. But I'll still make them. I got it. All right. So let's go. Let's see what we got to do. All right. So somebody 3 of Swords here is heartbroken. Very much heartbroken. Okay. Because a harsh truth is better than a soft lie, though. And that's the way you tell people. You say, listen, I'm not going to sit here and tell you what you want to hear. I'm going to tell you what you need to hear, okay? But somebody here is heartbroken, okay? Because you have this lover's energy. I mean, these people thought that they were going to take this out of you. They thought your counterpart was going to stop loving. No, it's just not going to happen. This is what they are. You're a Queen of Cups. They're a King of Cups. All right? Celebrate the love in your life, okay? It's coming. Your love is coming, okay? Because you have the Hierophant here, institutionally supporting you. Okay, you got the wisdom. People see. They know. Okay, you're not what they said you were. And that is why these people are heartbroken. Because they needed you to go with this illusion. This, whatever they were trying to sell. Alright, but 3 of Cups. But people ain't buying what they're selling. Okay, because celebrate the success with those you care about. Alright, 3 of Cups. We've seen a lot of that in the first read today. Celebrating with your soul tribe here. I mean, reunion, having a good time, celebration, just having fun with people, like-minded people. I mean, that's what you want, right? And that's why you're this Empress, okay? This whole journey got you to being this Empress. Okay, these people are heartbroken that you have the Empress with lover's energy, supported by the Hierophant with your 3 of Cups. Okay, and now they're under judgment. They're under judgment, and at last read with them being under judgment, so they're heartbroken that they're under judgment, that you're being supported, okay, and you still got love and friendship in your life. That's why they're heartbroken. But it is what it is. That's just what kind of fucking clowns you're dealing with here. People that, even though you might be just doing okay, these people are mad that you're even doing okay. They're devastated. They're heartbroken. Ain't that something? All right, so why don't we get let's clarify. Let's get let's elaborate further. See where this is going. I mean, there's got to be some type of police interference here. Somebody's got to be, something's got to give. There has to be some fraud. I have a feeling that people abuse PPP loans. There might be credit card fraud. There's mortgage fraud. There's all types of fraud. So once one of these frauds is exposed, all the frauds will be exposed. So let's get going. All right, so here's the 3 of Cups in reverse. Okay, we've been seeing this 3 of Cups a lot. It's been coming up. But now this is showing that these people are doing things in overabundance. They're excessive pleasure here. Okay, it's a loss of prestige. That's what they're saying. Okay, people seem disloyal. They're being rejected. This is a betrayal. Okay, and now 8 of Swords, they're stuck in their shit. They're stuck. They're in a self-imposed prison. They're in real prison. They're in some type of prison, okay? But they're all in their head because they are totally disempowered here. There's just, you got them stuck in the web. We'll be with you when we're ready. Hang out for a little bit. That's what we tell them. We're not hungry right now. Okay, so you have this 3 of Cups in reverse here. What else do we got? All right, and now look, they're trying to avoid the end here with death. They know, so this means that these people are really partying hard here. They don't want the party to end. This is basically what they're telling me. They don't want the party to end, but they're all alone and they're doing things in excess. This is, the later stages of addiction here. I mean, this is a very stagnated individual. This is somebody who now is losing everything. They were able to maybe get away with this when they have money, but they can't get away with it now. All right, because Eight of Pentacles, because you're mastering your craft. Like you could be an apprentice. You're making sure you're doing things the best you can. And these people are overindulging because they thought that was all they know. And they thought that they were going to come in and just put their fucking problems and karma all on you. And you were just going to serve it all. And they were just going to live this fucking indulgent lifestyle on your back. Right. Yeah, okay. All right, so look who's back. The King of Cups. Now, how many times does he come? Look at the reader. Oh, he's always here. He's always out. And he's in the upright. Every time. So I'm loving it. I'm fucking loving that your counterpart is like, I know that they're fucking doing what they got to do here. They have to be. There's no way that they're not working with some type of authority right now. Because how are they in the right state of mind if they're going through all this, okay? How are they in this positive energy, okay? Knowing that they're the ones who bring the fun because you are the sun. I mean, this is really what it comes down to. You are this person's happiness, though. I think that's what it is. I think your energy is more or less guiding this person. Yeah, they know. They know you know. Okay, so what's this King of Cups? What's their plan? I mean, I know they're still around. They gotta be. I mean, they're not with you yet. All right, well, you're, Page of Pentacles, manifesting. Perhaps maybe this King of Cups isn't trying to manifest you. I mean, this is what it is. They're probably trying to manifest like a, maybe like a freak meeting or something. Like they're just going to pop up somewhere. Maybe like while you're walking or something. They're just going to happen to just pop. But this person, I don't know. I don't know what, I mean, I don't know. It's a tough spot. You're going to be put in a tough spot. This person might need to come with paperwork. Show paperwork, okay? Because Six of Cups. Because they're nostalgic about you now. Now they're looking at you, for your unconditional love. They want to give you this love. This King of Cups says. But now, I mean, it's just like, but there's somebody here. It's just like, it's like a deep-seated, I don't know. It's like somebody that's like over in the attic right now. And you're like, you gotta fucking, it's like a pest in the attic. You can't get out. You gotta call the fucking spiritual exterminator. And the guy comes in, he says, yeah, it looks tough. He said, I might have to call another guy in here for, you're like, I don't give a fuck what it takes. Get this fucking overindulgent bum out of my attic. Get him out of here, all right? But eventually this is going to happen. They're going to leave sooner or later, or they're going to just rot up there. I don't know what's going to happen, but they're not going to survive this. Why? Because you solved the puzzle. Because the wheel is turning in your favor, as King of Cups says, okay? You outlasted this. That's all it comes down to. You outlasted it. You have a higher spiritual rank. You are a better person. You do things the right way. I mean, you don't do this nonsense what these people do. Okay, and you showed it. And now you're going to show everybody who you really are. It's all that matters because, look, 9 of Wands. Everybody saw how, courageous and brave you were throughout this whole thing. That's how they know you solved the puzzle. I mean, you're still around. You're not supposed to be around. They're supposed to be laughing at you right now. Like you're supposed to be like a vagabond. A wandering vagabond is what they were, anticipating. So they could throw things at you or something. I don't know what the fuck's wrong with these people. All right, but listen, you're this Empress. They were at the beginning. You're here. You got the King of Cups. This is what had to happen. Okay, the Queen of Swords in the last read. That is what made you this Empress. I love it. I fucking love it. Okay, not only that, but you have this Knight of Swords energy. You're action orientated, ambitious, driven to succeed. You really are doing a great job. And this King of Cups sees it, and you are really not stopping here. And these people, all they could do is they don't want the party to end. But guess what, brother? The music's already done. The lights are on. Okay? You don't got to go home, but you can't stay here is what we're telling this energy, okay? They got to go. This King of Cups they want them to go. This King of Cups wants them going in the worst way. Okay, because Nine of Wands, you're very brave, you're very courageous. We've just seen that. I mean, you're a brave and courageous Empress. I mean, it's all that really, I mean, everybody knows this. They all seen it. They've seen you in this Knight of Wands energy because, look, you're fearless. Okay, you're adventurous, courageous. I mean, you're the Empress, for God's sakes. What did they expect? So, what's this Empress? What's this King of Cups? What are they doing? How are we getting rid of this energy, though? This overindulgent energy that doesn't want to go away. Alright, so this overindulgent energy, Seven of Pentacles in reverse, they didn't lack the long-term view. Okay, they're coming off like a waste. I mean, this really is a waste. Disorganized, this is chaos. They got to give up. There's no reward here. Very imprudent individual, this is. Like I said, what they're selling, people are not buying no more. Nobody wants to hear it. This King of Cups back is turned to this shit, too. They're just looking at you and this Empress, just relaxing. Because they know that you're the Empress and you attract, you don't chase. And this person knows that right now. And they're very much moving in. Okay, because Two of Pentacles, because you're able to adapt, you're flexible, okay, you're balanced, you had a plan. These people did not. Okay, the plan was throw you off a cliff, and that was it. Okay, they didn't say, well, what if the person comes back from this? They said, you'll never come back from this. Word for word. You will never come back from this, they said. But you did. Ain't that something? And you showed them just how brave and powerful you really are. So, we got anything else there we need to know? Okay, so yeah, this Five of Wands. So they wanted robbery, conflict, competition with you. This Empress in reverse. That was what we've seen. That was what the reading was of the first one. Okay, this was at, this is a 10 o'clock reading. So this one is, showing that you are the true Empress here. And this King of Cups is seeing that, okay? And that's why that Empress in reverse is headed for the hills. I mean, but they're overindulging on the way there. They never seen things going this bad. They never seen themselves getting rejected. Four of Cups, chased out of town. But that's what's happening. They wanted conflict with you. Well, guess what? Now they're rethinking that idea. Okay, bang! Yes, here's another one here for you because Four of Cups, because they are being rejected. Nobody wants to be around this person, this Empress in reverse, this energy. It's the worst, okay? So just know that these people are very apathetic, all right? They're closed-minded. They're just very bored. People don't want to see, people are just like not motivated by this, okay? People are just rejecting whatever this person's selling. So whatever this person's selling, people are not buying anymore. Four of Cups, okay? And that's why you have the Six of Cups here, because you have this unconditional love. Okay? You have this, people being nostalgic towards you. I had another one, too, at the last read. How about this? So that's Four of Cups, okay? The other one was a Three of Cups that I did. I did another one just like that as a Three of Cups, too. So if you watch these readings back to back, that's why I'll try to make them not as long. So you can maybe get I don't want to take all your time. But I figure that gives a little thing. I know how it is. After 1, 2 is good. You like to see the second one. Gets you excited, doesn't it? Tell me you don't get excited when you see the second one there. Okay? Because you know why? Because you're this Queen of Cups and you just love it. You just love us. And you're this King of Cups here. Yes, okay? That is your counterpart and you, okay? You're manifesting this. This crumb bum's getting rejected. This has happened, Eight of Wands, very quickly. The puzzle has been solved. You have the strength for new beginnings. The cycle restarts. This is a new beginning. Nobody can get in the way of this. Okay? That's why Three of Pentacles. People want to work with you. They want to collaborate. You're coming off like money. Okay? And that's why this Ten of Pentacles is here. Okay? And we'll end it on that. Because you are... this is what... It's going to get you there. With this, all you endured is going to get you this Ten of Pentacles. I mean, this is why this is what you have, and you got the love here too, with the King of Cups, Queen of Cups, and you being seen as this brave Empress at the same time. But you always return to your Queen of Cups. You never, ever went away from that. You're clearly manifesting this. While these overindulgent bums, crumb bums, with no long-term view, they don't want the party to stop, they want the rival. You are now being rejected. Okay, told them to leave, getting chased out of town. So it's like a group of people getting chased out of town. It's like somebody trying to turn your counterpart into a warlock, and now you fucking came and saved them. It's basically what happened here. All right, so what else? Let's get a confirmation, clarification, see what we need to know here. All right, but that's basically that now. You are being seen as the real Empress. All right, and now look, here's a confirmation. It just came out. 3 of Cups in reverse. Okay, look at that. What? Yeah, look at the first one I did. It was 3 of Cups in reverse. This is telling you these people are overindulgent. Okay, they're doing excessive pleasure here. They're not. This is just people. They're not having fun. Okay, it's just they're doing whatever they're doing here, but they're being rejected. All right, and that's why you were getting this Ace of Pentacles. You're receiving this, because you're a 9 of Pentacles. This financial opportunity, this abundance, it's coming your way. I mean, you and this King of Cups, you're gonna build your foundation on 10 of Cups. It's your money together. It doesn't matter what the fuck. You don't need anybody else. Just the two of you being together is gonna create it. All right, and that's why there's a page. What's that? 2 of Pentacles in reverse here. This is why they're paranoid. They're overwhelmed here. They took on too much. They bit off more than they could chew. Okay, that's why they're getting rejected, because their promises did not come through. This King of Cups has been working with the feds as an informant. These people now are like, there's no way out of this, and you are being seen as this brave because all you endured. All right, and that's why you have this Temperance energy, because you're balanced. I mean, you didn't roll around in the mud. That's what they want you to do. They need you to start yelling, start acting crazy, coming up with conspiracy theories, but you didn't do any of that. You just were like, I'll just keep being the best version of myself, and I'll do things the way I want to do them. And that's exactly what you did. And you're still living your authentic self. Never, ever dimmed your life for anybody. That's why these people, their dreams are shattered. 10 of Cups in reverse. This is a complete shit show. All right, there's no love here. There's no foundation. They thought that they were just going to come and jump on your back, let you create this, and then come on your back and get the 10 of Pentacles. But that's not going to happen, okay? Because it's not as easy as it looks to create this. You're the only one who could do this, to create that 10 of Cups, the foundation. And you're doing it in Hermit energy, okay? You're doing it in Hermit energy, which is even more impressive. Because you don't even have this person with you. But this is your counterpart. You're both here, but you're not together yet. But you're in the energy. That's why I tell you, in the 5D, you're together. You're looking down. You're just trying to get. It's almost like, think of your chakra system. Like up in the 5D is like your crown, your third eye, and your throat, and then anything below is your heart, and basically does it all. And then the solar, sacral, that's where your physical is. Okay, and that's what you are trying to get to that point, so you can feel. You want to feel the pleasure with this person. I mean, that's really what it comes down to. It's a very pleasureful thing, and that's really what it comes down to, and that's what you have to look forward to. All right, and that's why 7 of Cups, there's no options, there's no confusion, there's no more illusions. This King of Cups knows they don't care what these people say. These people have not a leg to stand on. You completely outlasted them. You completely showed what you're all about, and there's nobody could take this from you. You were too strong. You had the strength. You had the strength of 10 men, the strength of 10 women. Nobody could stop you on this one. Nobody. And that means nobody. So what else do we need to know here, though? I mean, we do know that your things are going well. It's going to be going well. And now there's a Page of Swords in reverse. Why is that going to go well? Because now characters are being seen as deceptive, manipulative. That's why they're getting chased, okay? Nobody wants to party with you no more. The party's over, guys. The fucking music's ended. Get out. Get the fuck out. They're still sitting at the bar. We got the lights on. Get the fuck. We got to chase the motherfucker out with a leaf blower. Get the fuck out. Don't come back, okay? Because look, we're the Empress. We're here. We don't need you here no more. Your services are no longer needed. Goodbye. That was all you needed, was to make us an Empress. Use that energy. We use that energy against you. Sucker. Yes, you are a sucker. These people, this karmic energy got tricked. Yes, we did. We got you very good. You just fell right for it. That's why these demons, they can't help themselves. They don't have it in them. They are too. It's just like they don't have the patience. All right, but you do, because that's why you're in this 8 of Pentacles. Okay, you're just sitting there. You're making sure you're doing your attention to detail. You're mastering your craft. I mean, you just 6 of Cups comes up a lot. Just being people nostalgic. Maybe you're being nostalgic, but there's a lot of love around you. Feels like you're vibrating on the sound of love here. on the frequency of love, it feels like 528 HD, if that was what you want to know. Okay, so there's the hangman. So somebody could be stuck here, pausing, surrendering. They want to see things from different perspectives. They're enlightened. I believe it's this King of Cups is enlightened because they know that you are this Empress. Everybody knows you're this Empress. That's who you are. Okay, nobody's going to take this from you. Okay, this is what you do. This is always where you were going. Okay, and this is what I said. These characters, they made you that way. Thanks. Appreciate you. Fruit baskets for everybody. My fruit basket business is going crazy. It's off the chains. Sending fruit baskets to karmic energy and just writing it off. Ain't that something? So what else do we got? All right. Now we know the moon in reverse. Whatever illusions, confusion, like I said, there is none. Okay. They're being shattered. This is why this is in the Seven of Cups and this moon in reverse is telling you there's no more options. There's no more illusions and there's no more confusion. Nobody believes what anything these people have to say. They know that you are this real Queen of Pentacles. You're the one everyone comes to see. You're the one everyone wants to be. You're the ideal spouse. You. Not any of these clowns. So they're getting chased. So is there anything else we need to know? Okay, yes, these people are heartbroken. Okay, they're absolutely heartbroken. And why? Because they're piece of shits that got caught doing what they're doing. They're not heartbroken because what they did. They're heartbroken because they got caught. And it's very embarrassing. Okay, and people could clearly see, Ace of Swords, what's going on here. And they don't like what they see. It's bullying. They're bullying. There's bullies. They're not even like, they're coming off like little demons. All right, they're coming off like magician in reverses. That's exactly what these people, this is what it is, magician in reverse. A group of fucking jerk-offs, okay, they're getting chased out of town. They don't even have a leader no more, okay, because you have too much love. They needed you to be hateful. They needed you to give them that energy, but you just didn't give them anything. You just gave, the only love you did was give love, okay, and that's to any, but you don't care, all right, so what's going to be the end here? All right, so the end is this magician in reverse being in the Tower of Terror. Yes, they are. I mean, there's nowhere else to go. Where else? They're stuck. That's why they're heartbroken. The illusions are, been shattered. People are looking at things from different perspectives. These people, that people are not buying what the people are not buying what they're selling anymore. And they're being seen as overindulgent. And now 10 of Wands are going to carry all the burden. They are, not you. They're carrying all the burden. So there you go. Carrying all the burden, these crumb bums. They can't step to you. They can't even get near your energy. All right, so I always send it back to them. We say, get out of here. You can't scramble whatever you're doing. Because they try to fuck with your frequency. That's why you got to stay on your, on your toes with that. But you'll be all right, though. You're the best. I know you are. So what else do we need to know here? God, let's see what we have angel number-wise. And then I'll do a crystal of the day again. The last one was Charite. I don't even know what that is. Charite. I don't even know if I'm saying it right. So, all right, so there you go. 7777. All right, that's 4 sevens you got there. Okay, that equals 28. 1. Okay, it makes it at 1. That makes that a 1 year. Okay, and that is perseverance. You outlasted these people, I said. Okay, now is the time to shift your perspective on the challenges that currently dominate your life. To achieve success, continue your path with determination, tap into your inner wisdom, and you will intuitively know the right next step to take. And that's why this came up last time. 0330. So, lucky shirt, it's saying again. Maybe there's something lucky you got here, okay? But pursue your goals and achieve what you desire. Your efforts will bring wonderful benefits to you and your loved ones. Your communication skills are improving. Yes, they are. Okay, and making it easier to connect with a diverse range of individuals. Of course, embrace this time of growth and watch your relationships and projects flourish. It's exactly what's happening, and that was on the last read. So, there you go. All right, now you got 2121. I think there was a 2112 on the other last one. Okay, this one says energy levels. All right, the day you've been waiting for is on its way. Maintain your discipline as you move closer to your ultimate goal. There's no need to overextend yourself. Guard your energy to stay focused. Your efforts will pay off. Remember, it's a climb, not an elevator ride. You got to put some effort into it. I mean, that's how you're building your strength, though. That's how you're getting there. And that's what we'll end up with the 222, okay, which is all about alignment. Chakras getting aligned. You're being aligned. Your energy's aligned. You're being seen in your authentic way. How do you move forward towards your true calling? It says, simply follow what brings you joy. Like doing what you love and loving what you do. Love being here with you. Okay, simply follow what brings you joy. Your passion and enthusiasm will be your guiding light. If something sparks your interest, follow it. These paths will lead you to your closest to discovering your life's purpose. Yes, it will. Okay, so let's do Crystal of the Day. I might try to do a members read. I don't know if I have enough time. Yeah, I guess I'll see if I can. But that will be taken. That will be, But I love my members, and I see we have new members. So thank you for being there. I love my new members and everybody since the beginning. That's always been, I have a great group. So I really do like it. You get more information over there. It's more more personal. So what else do we need to know? What is going to be the crystal of the day? Okay, sapphire. Okay, sapphire. I like that. Sapphire. Blue sapphire, I guess. Okay, wisdom, truth, purity. Sapphire is a stone of wisdom, bringing mental clarity, serenity, and spiritual alignment. It calms the mind, releases mental tension, and helps integrate the physical, emotional, and spiritual self. Throat chakra, third eye chakra, Virgo, Leo, air. Okay, my mind is clear, my spirit aligned, and my heart at peace. My mind is clear, my spirit aligned, and my heart at peace. My mind is clear, my spirit aligned, and my heart at peace. Yes, you are. Okay, so I'll check you later. I love you. I hope you enjoyed the double header, and I'll check you later. Peace be with you. I said that last time. I like that saying that now.